All right, I had to get some things together in here. I'm sorry. Hey, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborley, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yeah, you already know what time it is. We got some early love. Hi, Justin. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Y'all see the title. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know when it comes to disgusting people, if they have a court case, I'm reading it. So, yep, we are wet and wired. Not so much wet lately as more so wired, but we here. We in for whatever we got to get through tonight. Y'all got to forgive me because I am still also getting used to my work environment and trying to get things together in here. So can do what it's supposed to do. So it is what it is. Oh, my boo Doc is in the building. Hey. I'm gonna bring him in a second, but listen, we are back into Diddy's business and him wreaking havoc all over these streets. And so we're gonna talk about it. Okay. You can join the conversation. You can call in. You can text. The number is 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Drop a comment. You can ask me to drop the link. I'll let you in. I will. If you're on your best behavior. I'll be honest with you. I don't have time for the nonsense. Not today, Jack. You want to contact us for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We do. Check out our website. You'll find everything you need on the website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Now, I'm going to play this because I've been slacking on my situation, but I got you. I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip-hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip-hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Power. All right, I was trying to make sure, but everything seems legit. All right, so I'm about to bring Doc in so we can get into our Wednesday shenanigans. I'm coming, Doc. Hi, honey.
What up, Kat? How you doing today? Wonderful Wednesday, first day of May.
I'm good. Oh my goodness. Well, no, I'm good, but I'm not good. I went to CVS today. CVS is falling off, by the way.
Okay.
You remember the time where you could just walk into CVS and find whatever it is that you needed at the particular time that you need it? It might cost a pretty penny, but you're going to find it. So I went to CVS today because I was looking for an extra HDMI cord because although I will still have one Windows system in here, all the rest will be Mac, right?
Mm-hmm.
but I need one more HDMI cord so that I can hook all of them up, right?
Okay.
I go down there, I swear to goodness, and when I say CVS is down the street from my house, it's down the street from my house. I walk there literally. I go in there. I was so disappointed because now I'm like, now I gotta go to Amazon or Walmart or something like that. Why can't I just go down the street and get what I want? So yeah, I was having a tantrum. Sorry.
The world has changed. If you needed it for today, then yeah, Amazon is not going to do it. But you know, you can get it from like a dollar store, right? Family General, Dollar General.
Just the thing, that too, because normally that would probably have been a go-to for me.
Okay.
The Dollar General, no, what was that? Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
What was it? It was one of them. Okay. It was one in the shopping center around the corner from my house. They shut down. Now I absolutely have to do the 8 miles to get to Family Dollar or the other one, Dollar General or whatever it's called. So
typically old cable boxes used to still come with HDMI cords and stuff. Like I don't use cable, but I don't know if you do, but there's usually one in your old cable box thing.
Yeah, I still have a cable box. That's why I'm not taking it out. That's what I watch.
Oh, well, I know they usually come in the boxes with them and stuff, and people just put them to the side. They usually already have extras.
I'm going to figure. I'm just going to order one, and actually with Amazon, I can overnight it because I got a couple of other pieces I want to order now too. But I was just angry.
Yeah, well, I understand. The world has changed. You can't conveniently walk down to your corner store no more and just pick up something real quick. It'll be a little bit more of an adventure. Yeah, so.
And I think they closed the Walgreens down the street too. I don't know what's going on.
Walgreens, CVS. Next thing you know, you ain't gonna have a Rite Aid. What's going on?
Right, and I could have went the other way to the Rite Aid. I might do that tomorrow. No, shoot, I might have my daughter all day tomorrow. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna order it. But anyway,
I still remember when Circuit City went out of business.
Listen, I miss Circuit City. We don't even have a Circuit City around these parts anymore.
Circuit City went out of business. I used to work for Circuit City at one point in time.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Circuit City was the spot. That's probably where I first began my passion and love for technology. I love Circuit City. It was wonderful. But anyway, shout out to anybody who's watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I see y'all. Say what's up so I can say what's up back. And so Doc can say what's up back too.
Salute to Rock. I see him in the building already.
I was getting ready to say hi, Rock, honey, even though we still beefing about my tacos, but whatever. Oh no, I'm not letting it go. We still beefing about my tacos. And then he talking about they make tacos at NASA. Like, you really trying it right now.
He got you with that one though.
Don't think I didn't see that or I didn't pay attention to it. I did. I saw what you were saying. Anyway, but hi, Rock, honey. Hey, boops. So we got to get back into these Diddy documents. I think that's what I'm gonna call them. The Diddy documents.
The Diddy documents.
It's so cinematic. I did not get a chance to watch the TMZ documentary. I think I'm gonna try to watch that tonight. To see, what that is all about. And I will tell y'all if y'all don't watch it first, I'm gonna tell y'all what I got from it. After I watch it. I was supposed to watch it last night, but I was tired and distracted, so I ain't had time. But we are at the point right now where Mr. Combs is allowed to wreak havoc. That in itself is like, whoa.
It sounds menacing.
Why I'm gonna call it the Diddy documents, because it's so cinematic in every portion of these documents. I know it says Mr. Combs is allowed to wreak havoc.
Yeah, and that's an interesting statement. That's an interesting statement. He's allowed to wreak havoc, or was he just wreaking havoc? But allowed. That's an interesting choice of words, in my opinion. That means, to me, that means people knew and they didn't do anything. That means you were allowed to continue your behavior.
Right. Like nobody gave a shit. Sorry. It's early, but y'all know how I get when I get to these Diddy documents. So it's not even a was, it's a is. So we still can.
Yes.
Is what they're saying in that sense.
Exactly.
Not he was allowed maybe a year ago to wreak havoc. He can right now. He can do it right now. All right, so let's get to this. So while living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Mr. Combs had hidden cameras in every room of his home. And this is why they're saying they did the raid. Now, funny thing about the raids is what they're saying is that the agents that they sent to the residents didn't know whose residence they was going in. That's how hush-hush they kept it.
I wouldn't believe that.
No. So you think they knew where they was going?
They knew they were going.
Okay. Mr. Jones believes that Mr. Combs has recordings of several celebrities, artists, music label executives, athletes engaging in illegal activity at Mr. Combs' functions. How likely do you believe that?
I would believe that. I mean, if somebody of this stature, of this nature, has a very accumulated amount of wealth, they know they do certain things, and not saying that he has these cameras everywhere, which everywhere is the kind of key part, but not saying he has these cameras everywhere for nefarious reasons. But I can understand that he probably had his cameras a lot of places to protect himself in case something did happen.
Right, because he is a celebrity.
Yeah, but if he had cameras in certain places, that becomes the question of, why is there a camera right above the toilet?
Right. I can't take a poop in peace.
Exactly.
You got to know when the bidet go off. Like, really?
Yeah. That would be the only thing in question. Like, I would not doubt that because I put myself in the same position. If I was famous, I would have probably cameras majority of the places covering my residence. Now, due to respect, I wouldn't have them in certain places. And then anybody that came over, depending on what the situation was, I'm probably disclosing the location of the cameras. Which, if Mr. Jones knows, this must have been disclosed to him for some reason at some point in time.
Right. It's weird. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm having a technical malfunction real quick. Let me get to back to where I need to get as far as this is concerned. But then on the other hand, I find it weird. Now, you found out that there are cameras everywhere. And you still stay. Why is that? You know that this guy, if what you're saying in these documents serve true, at that point, you know this guy's a weirdo. Why? I might gotta switch to my phone. Why would you still stay at the location knowing that this guy is looking at everything you do?
And to me, that is part of the question that I had since the beginning, that you were hired for a job. You show up at the job site. Something seems off, something seems wrong.
Right.
And I get maybe like, well, I don't know, maybe I'm out of my league per se, or maybe just because he is who he is, it functions this way. But no, after certain things happen, nah, look, this job ain't for me. Look, thank you for the chance you gave me. Just pay me what I did and I'm out of here, because I don't want to deal with the rest of this stuff. But getting all this information, getting everything disclosed, and you still want to stick around, that to me has still been the thing that I've always had the issue with.
Right. And the more we go through this document, the more we read, the more I question that. Like, all right, so you know all of these things. You know that he got people in there off that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Off that stuff. You know he got people in there off that stuff without their permission. So then in my mind, that would be, sorry, I'm restarting, but in my mind, that would be aiding and abetting, wouldn't it? Because you know it's happening, you seeing it happen, you still participating in the festivities. You didn't leave, you didn't call anybody and say, this is happening. You didn't call the police, you didn't do anything, you just sat there and you participated. Not only did you sit there and you participated, but you have a recording of a crime going down, and now that it's all said and done and you got to prove your case and your point and all of that good stuff, now you spilling all the tea everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know if this is less of aiding and abetting or more of being an accomplice or more of tampering with, not tampering because he didn't change anything.
Right.
To me, if anything, and I'm not a lawyer, but I would say more just being complicit in a quote unquote alleged crime.
Okay.
A participant.
Now, this is the United States of America.
Okay.
And you trying to prove your point against somebody who one would, at one point in time, one would say was a billionaire, but he got way more money than you got. Mm-hmm. So now you're accusing him of actions, and bad enough he already been accused of other actions. Matter of fact, I heard that one of the cases is set to be dismissed, but now you have to prove, and even though you got photos and all of that good stuff, it comes back to you were complicit, aiding and abetting, whatever you want to say. You were there. And you didn't call anyone. You didn't call the police. You didn't call the FBI. You didn't call anybody. You sat in the room while he was trying to get you double stuffed by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Hey, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it looked like. That's what it sounded like. And you know what they say?
Walk like a duck.
Like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck is probably a freaking duck. But anyway, let's carry on. Okay. So upon information and belief, these individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent, as is the case with homosexual tapes that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones, claiming that Stevie J, again, we going back to the whole Stevie J situation. Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person who has attended his freak off parties and his house parties. Child, imagine going to a Diddy party and not knowing you're being recorded, wilding out, and then
hold on. I'm putting this in perspective. You mean imagine before I've seen these documents or after I've seen these documents?
I don't know where you're supposed to put the imagination at, because here's the thing.
I need to know. I will. If you ask me a question, I will answer fairly, but I need to know: is it before or after I've seen these?
Okay, so let me put this in fair perspective.
Okay.
Before these documents got out to us for us to read, anybody that was recorded on anything, and they found out that they are part of this case, they have to talk to them.
Correct.
So they found out before we read the documents. I'm quite sure they didn't read the documents. They just got a phone call like, listen here. Let me tell you. I got some stuff to tell you. So I don't want to add the documents to that imagery. I just want to say, imagine getting a phone call and somebody on the other end of the line saying, listen, you've been included in this case. And in this case, got compromising videos of you doing such and such and blase blah and yada yada yada. Imagine, child. Now all that doubt you had before you went to that party about what you should and should not do, all the doubt you had before you took the actions during the party.
You throw me off. You said all the doubt you had. If I had doubt, I'm probably not going. If I had doubt, why are you gonna go? If I'm going, if before this, if I'm going, I'm like, that nigga Diddy kind of weird. I bet this party gonna be recorded.
Obviously, look at Mr. Jones. He stayed there knowing that this man had cameras in every single solitary room, including the Louvre.
But that's the problem. It's like, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put myself in Mr. Jones' position in a certain way that think that all right, cool, put the doubts aside. I'm going here. I'm already like, this dude he's off. He's weird. He does weird boy shit.
Right.
I would expect that something like this would probably be somewhere in the air.
Right.
The only thing.
And he's rich.
Yeah, but I think the part to me personally, the part that will kind of make me like, even if this could be the weird thing, it may be protected, I guess is the word I would say. Because one thing that I would kind of assume is like, well, we've never really heard other stories. If there's other famous people there, I really ain't heard too much about y'all. So apparently if this goes down like this, apparently y'all got it on lock, y'all cool and everything. Right. But I wouldn't put it past it if, all right, a couple of months later, I get a phone call. Hey, so remember that Diddy party you went to? I'd be like, yeah, what now? That's my logical thinking.
Went to the Diddy party.
That's what my thinking would be. It's like, no, I would expect something, but I would think like, who snitched?
Right.
That would be my thought brought it. But
who was watching?
Who
was watching?
Diddy. Yeah, Diddy, apparently the diddler was watching everything. But my biggest thing is that if Mr. Jones was already uncomfortable, you could look. I got COVID. I'm sick today. I got the runs. I got the BGs. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Combs, the diddler. I can't make it.
Mr. Diddler.
Look, yes, all of it. Brother Love, unfortunately.
Not Mr. Diddler. So upon information and belief, due to this treasure trove, it's in a chest of evidence he has in his possession. Mr. Combs believes that he is above the law and untouchable. I mean, that's what they said Epstein believed too, right? Is that he had evidence on everybody, so he was cool. He was untouchable. Based on information and belief, Mr. Combs employs Jose Cruz as his IT director. This writer has spoken to several former employees of Mr. Combs who confirmed that Jose Cruz is the gatekeeper to all of Mr. Combs' recordings. Whoa. He got a guy. Yeah. And they said that he had wiretapped the house that he owned but Kim Porter lived in.
I wouldn't put it past it.
I did hear that through the grapevine. So is Jose the one who made that happen?
If he's the IT guy.
That's what it says. Upon information and belief, Jose Cruz intentionally hides behind the camera from social media and the internet due to all of the incriminating acts he was required to record for Mr. Combs. Now, see, that sound like a movie, but
Sound
it
like a
makes
movie.
no sense.
Look, there's a word for what the current social media landscape has: no face, no case. If I don't have social media and all I do is work for this dude, and you never seen any posts, anything, I've never been on camera, you never seen me install anything, no face, no case. Yeah,
Right.
I know a lot, but y'all don't look. I don't look. I got a regular dial-up phone. I got a rotary phone in my house. All I know is when Puff say, "Hey, I need this wire ran." Look, when Puff say, "Hey, I need an HDMI cord," I can either go to CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens. I'm gonna get you your HDMI cord, Puff.
You can't
Mr.
go to
Diddler.
CVS no more because they disrespectful and they don't have them. Oh, my bad.
Mr.
Anyway.
Diddler, I will hook up your 4K camera in this room above the shower. And look, I'm out.
He dialing like, hold on. What's Diddy
Yep.
number?
Exactly. Look, they said he hides behind the camera and
Yeah.
social media. That means you don't know who I really am. You know my name. You got my number apparently. But nah, I know what I look. I got a whole stash of HDMI cords. If the diddler say he wants something hooked up, I'm hooking it up.
Ethernet cord, Diddler. I got it. So, defendant Mr. Combs hired private investigator Russell L. Green to seek out, harass, and bribe individuals to provide dirt on Mr. Jones. Dang, y'all got a private investigator too? Jeez. Oh, so no wonder he is wreaking havoc on the world. On or about March the 2nd, 2024, Mr. Jones was informed by a close friend from his church that Mr. Combs' engineer, Matt Testa, or is that Testa? I'm blind. Testa, okay, provided an individual's phone number to Los Angeles-based private investigator Russell L. Green. Jeez. Whoa, he wasn't playing with him. Upon information and belief, Mr. Green attempted to bribe this anonymous individual with uncertain amount of money in exchange for her producing text messages of and or any evidence this individual could produce to paint Mr. Jones in a bad light. Dang. I wonder how much money
To a private investigator?
they offer her.
Oh, offered
The friend.
unremarked.
I know they paid the private investigator good. He tracked her down like, tell me what you know, bitch. Tell me.
I think, well, we don't know, but if it was connected to the church, I would ballpark and say average person in church, not just happy to get something, probably like 1K.
$1,000.
That would be my guesstimate.
I guess it could go to the tithes, but $1,000. I think
If somebody just asks you a question about somebody and you like, what? So, all right, well, I'll give you $1,000. If this person is connected to the church,
I guess. All right, I can see that. I'm a hood nigga, though. I want more than the nigga $1,000.
Well, they go. Remember, they're offering, so they're going to underball you in the beginning anyway. She probably could have held out for more.
And I'm like $1,000. You want me to rat out my friend who knows, God knows how long he knew this chick. Obviously, he knew her long enough because she was like, listen here. And they found out that they was trying to bribe her. You know what I'm saying? $1,000? You get out of here. And they from the Shy. You know, niggas die every day, be in the Shy. Stop playing.
No, I thought this was LA. No, I think about the investigators in LA.
The investigator was from LA.
Okay.
But he went to a church friend of Mr. Jones.
Got you.
In Chicago to try to find some sneaky information.
I'm still rocking with. I think 1K could have opened the door maybe, no matter what, I think if anything, it probably topped out at 5K. Somewhere between 1K and 5K. I think she would have been talking.
I don't know. Maybe they lowballed her because she called him like, listen, let me tell you what happened. Tell you what happened. During a call with Mr. Jones, this individual expressed fear for their safety and the safety of their family. Mm-hmm. So not only was they trying to bribe her, they was threatening her at the same time. That's crazy. The fuck? This is a clear example of some of the tactics implemented by Mr. Combs and the members of Mr. Combs' RICO and TVPA enterprise. Besides contacting the individual previously mentioned, Mr. Green contacted Mr. Jones' 8-year-old daughter. Now, that's where I draw the line, bitch. Mm. You don't get to play with my seed. Okay. Fuck it, we gotta go to war. I know you got more money than me, so I might die, but we just gonna go to fucking war. You leave my fucking baby out of this shit. He solicited information from the child about her father until she cried in fear and handed the phone to her mother. At that time, her mother hung up the phone, and Mr. Green proceeded to text her. She informed him that she did not want to be bothered, and he continued to send her unwanted, harassing text messages. First of all, why was Mr. Green talking to your kid in the first place?
This is very interesting. Think about this. If Mr. Green, who's the private investigator, was able to somehow get in contact with Mr. Jones's daughter, and it seems that the mother is involved in this, so it must have been something that the baby mom was allowing. But until the daughter felt a certain way, then the baby mom stepped in and was like, no, boom, because like you say, protect her seed. But I do believe in this is all alleged in my just thought process. Why was the mom allowing somebody, some grown man, to communicate with your child about the father of your child? That's a weird statement.
Just let me say this. I don't necessarily like my baby daddy, right? Just put that out there. I don't necessarily like my baby daddy. But one thing is for sure. I told you one thing for sure. I'm not going to argue with him in front of my kid. She don't need to be a part of that. 2 things for certain. Ain't nobody coming to me to talk to me about the father of my child, or you not going to talk to my daughter about her father either. And exactly. Then 3 things for certain. My kid ain't talking to no perfectly unknown stranger at all. Why the fuck was your child talking to this strange man? This is weird.
No, reading this, it's because it's like, wait, so the mother was there. Right. She's aware, I'm assuming because 8 years old, I know some kids get phones super young nowadays. But at 8 years old, I'm just assuming maybe the daughter doesn't have a phone. So this phone is the mom's phone. And this is all some assumptions, but that means that Mr. Green contacted the baby mom, and whatever she allowed it. But then once her daughter got upset, she switched. But that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, however it happened, why the fuck was it happening?
So look, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
This is a fucking stranger. Why was this strange man talking to your child on the phone about her father to the point where your child is fucking crying?
My question I'm posing to you: how much you think the baby mama got offered to let Mr. Green talk to Mr. Jones's daughter?
Oh,
because that's
you sound like a greedy bitch. Because she. A kid on the phone with a stranger. So it was I say it was definitely more than, I would say it was 10 to 20.
10 to 20? All right.
Listen, he's crying
Wow.
about what he didn't get paid for the. This is where this all started. He didn't get paid for his work on the Love album, and he wasn't getting a whole lot for that work in the first place. I think it was something in the ballpark of 50,000, something like that.
But remember, this is Puffy sending his private investigator to interrogate. And remember, even the private investigator is doing everything.
That's my point. This
did he
is
still have to pay these expenses?
We talking about. Puffy didn't pay freaking what's Keefy D.
Mm-hmm.
Keefy D ain't get his money, and he apparently did the work. But this is Puffy we talk about.
Yeah,
it
was
like 10 to 20. I promise you, tops.
But then this, all right, so no, but this is what I'm saying.
She probably wasn't even going to get all of it anyway. He probably like, I'll give you like 10 right now, and I give you the other 20.
But what I'm saying in this regards is, remember, Mr. Green is the private investigator. One, Mr. Green, you private investigating for him. Apparently, if he doesn't pay other people as a private investigator, why you think you're gonna get paid too? Two, he still has to pay for anything the private investigator does as expenses. That's why I'm like, you saying 20 or something, like, nah.
But if the private investigator just saying that he gonna pay her, like, I'm gonna pay you this so you could, you know what I mean, just give me some good intel on your baby daddy. Mm-hmm. That don't mean necessarily that the private investigator is gonna pay her, you know, pay her.
So just worst case scenario, she could have
give you the worst case scenario, just like Puffy gave him money to Zip, which was his homeboy, to give to Keefy D that Keefy D never seen a dime of.
Okay.
People are people. People are out here. People ain't. I don't put shit past no motherfucker about it.
Okay.
Swear to God. Lie to you not. So just because he offered her the money, don't mean she was going to get the money first. Two, once the baby started crying and ran off from the phone, you know that bitch ain't get no money.
Nah. So look,
she didn't complete the job.
Quick caveat. What do you think Mr. Jones thinks about his baby mama now?
He like, that bitch. That bitch. How dare you, bitch?
She did him dirty. She did him dirty.
Oh, skanky hoe. Listen, he calling her all kinds.
she did him. No, because me, when I realized, I'm like, nah, she did him dirty. And she probably
had to, because how the fuck is your kid on the phone with this stranger? She don't know Mr. Green.
Did him dirty and she still ain't getting nothing.
Nothing.
Look, no, I bet you know what's messed up too? I bet she's super nice to him now because she wants this case to be a win.
The deceit. The deceit of it all. Bitch, you traded on him for a couple sticks. The father of your child.
She said, and? She said, and?
The father of your child, bitch, the deceit of it all. Like, really? Now your baby running around here crying because Mr. Green done scared the shit out of her. She don't know who Mr. Green is, and she 8. She like, this scary man on the phone is talk about he gonna do something to. I'm quite sure he used if this is true, some very unethical tactics.
Yeah, of course. He probably said something's gonna happen to your dad, something blah blah blah, and you don't want go to jail, or you don't want. Yeah, I mean, and technically, I mean, not really baby, 8 years old. 8 years old kid can understand what that kind of means.
He could have just told her, I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich, and that baby probably cried.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm thinking my daughter's 12 now, and even right now, with her being 12 going on 13, she'd be 13 in January. I could just be like, I'm disappointed in you, and that make her cry. So,
all right, okay.
I'm looking at when she was 8. I've never had that problem out of my kid where I really had to beat her ass. I've never had. I'm so disappointed in you. So he could have been like, I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich, and that baby was.
That's messed up too. Then either way, it's wrong. Because I'm not blaming anything that the kid did. I'm blaming the mother of the child, because the only way Mr. Green can get in contact with that kid, with Mr. Jones's daughter, is through her. That's the only way. And it even says, cried in fear and handed the phone to her mother.
And that's the part I don't get. Like, what the fuck was she doing on the phone with Mr. Green?
Trying to secure her mama the bag.
8 years old, you old cruddy, trifling bitch. Fuck you and your bag. Ain't no y'all know how I feel about these babies out here. It's no reason on this planet that you should be using your kid to secure a fucking bag. You can't get it yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? The kid.
Look, you see the case.
You're a fucking kid. You involving the kid in too much shit that they don't have no business being involved in. Grown people shit.
Look, you read what I read.
And if that bitch did that, then she's a trifling, and every name that he called her, I'm going to agree with. Skanky whore.
You read what I read, Kat. So I was just like,
Why the fuck is she on the phone with Mr. Green? I'm sorry. Nana, this this case be having me at points where I just this might be one of them right there. Because it's like, what the fuck is my 8-year-old on the phone with a stranger for? He had to offer her, the mother, some money.
Of course.
He had to. I don't see it no other kind of fucking way. He was like,
I told you, when I read ahead, that was the one thing that was like, wait a minute.
Right.
The reason I'm like, no, I know sometimes, like I said earlier, and I'll repeat it again, but some kids are young and have their own phone, but then how would he even get that number to the kid's phone?
And even, I was getting ready to say, even with that, even if the baby did have her own phone, I ain't gonna lie, my daughter got a phone, and I have her phone more than she ever fucking had. Matter of fact, since I've been paying this fucking bill, I've had the fucking phone. She won't carry this shit. So she like, just give me my tablet. Ain't no phone service on there, just the internet. She don't give a fuck about that phone.
Yeah.
And if you're a responsible parent anyway, you should be looking at your kid phone any fucking way.
Mm-hmm. No, but when gave it back to the mom, I'm like, oh no, that's the link. Mr. Green talked to the mom. He made an offer. She was like,
she couldn't refuse.
And she didn't. Nope, she did not refuse. So I like, Mr. Jones, look, if Puppy did you dirty, your baby mama kind of did you worse.
Yeah. Okay, it's my baby mama, you know. Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
You know. He got one of them. That's fucked up. Now I feel bad for Mr. Jones a little bit. Just a little bit, because he got one of them.
You don't know how bad I feel for him, though. I'm sorry. Look, apparently, this is
only
me
in that department.
What? No, I'm thinking about everything. Mr. Jones, you have bad awareness skills. Apparently, you have a bad judgment on what jobs you want to work. You have bad judgment on what women you wanted to procreate with. Mr. Jones, you may want to step back, reanalyze your life a little bit, and see what you really want to do.
I only feel bad for Mr. Jones in this particular situation because he got a trifling ass baby mama. Mm-hmm. The rest, he could have fucking walked away. We done had shootings, freak offs. You saw cameras everywhere. You couldn't even go to the Louvre and take a poop because there's cameras in there, and there's probably a camera in the bodega. In the bodega.
Almost got given away to Cuba Gooding Jr.
You got offer for a double stuffing with Cuba Gooding Jr. Like, what the fuck? No, I don't feel sorry for him in that point.
So you just switched. You said you did, now you don't?
No, not for that part. Because he had options where he could have fucking left. Now, with the baby mama shit, I feel sorry for him because he got one of them.
Mm-hmm.
He got one of them.
Look, this is the silver lining I will give. At least the church lady did not do anything wrong.
She the only solid one on his team.
Hey.
I'm trying to tell you, they probably knew each other since they was like 5. She's the only silent one on his team. She was like, I ain't going to take the money. I'm going to tell you they calling me and now they threatening me and stuff. Baby mom was like, hey, you can talk to my kid.
Yes.
I just don't know, but I feel sorry for him on that side of things. That trifling ass baby mama he got. But I don't feel sorry about none of the other shit because he had multiple opportunities to be like, you know what? Fuck you, Puffy. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. But I don't give a fuck how many red flags that motherfucker got. He was still there. Nope. Only the baby mama part. Everything else, nope. He on his own. He on his own. But I do feel bad about the baby mama part because he got one of them. But it's time to get to these love notes. It's time to get the love notes.
While you do that, I'm gonna re-up real quick.
All right. Y'all. It's the only part I feel bad for him on is the baby mama part. But anyway, love notes. How did we come to it being called the love notes? Well, Doc and I used to go back and forth. I called it love. Doc called it show notes. Eventually, we came to the compromise and we called it love notes. And we've been sticking with it ever since. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. I didn't. I swear to goodness I didn't. It was a lot of cities and states and countries. But I've condensed them down now. So now we just do the countries because that's how we get down. But I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I know that these people that I'm about to shout out, they don't know what I look like. They don't actually watch the show. They listen to the show. And for that, I greatly appreciate them. Big shout out to anybody who's watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I see you, boos. And big love to Justin. I saw you too, boy. I don't know if I showed you love, but I'm going to show you some more love. Shout out to my top 60 United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Paris, specifically Brussels. Hi, babies. I love you so much. Thank you for all of the love. Man, you guys are extraordinary. So dope. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you for the love. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all, babies. Hi, I love you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, boos. I love you too. Hi. And last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Hi, darlings. Thank you for all of the love. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are extraordinary. Told y'all I get excited when I see a new city a new country on the list. So it's just extraordinary to me. This story is extraordinary to me, first of all, because the deeper we go, the more it's like, what the am I reading? This could be a movie. Now I'm about to really go and watch this TMZ situation on I believe I said it was on Tubi. Mm-hmm. Now I want to hear what they got to say. But the deeper we get into this case, the more I be like, Mr. Jones, now. And like I said, the only reason why I feel sorry for him right now is because he got one of them kind of baby mamas. That's it. All the rest is his fault. Nigga, you seen the cameras. When you knew the cameras was there, you should have been like, you know what? I can't do this.
Exactly. But he stuck around.
Pimp you out at Cuba Gooding Jr. I can't do this. When you never got paid, I can't do this. I'm trying to think of all the things he could have said. I can't do this.
I can't do this. This is not for me. I think I need to go back to church.
When you've seen the first underage girl.
Look, my equipment is about to get wet.
When you've seen this son being like his daddy. No, you sat there and recorded the shit. And And I'm not victim shaming, but the more I read this case, the more you look a little bit less like a victim. You know what you are a victim of? A trifling ass baby mama. That's what you're a victim of. I'm just saying. I'll go with that. Let me say these things I'm supposed to say because I just understand. I don't understand. Okay. Y'all know y'all could call and drop a comment. You could text the numbers 443-780-5978, 443-780-5978. Or you can ask me to drop the link. I might if you want your best behavior. I don't want to see your Peter Weeder. You seen one, you seen them all. I don't need to see it. Okay? Thanks. You want to contact us for any reason at all, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription. We do not take requests. I hate that I have to say this, but people get in their feelings when I say it. So when I just be like, nah, on the fly. So I just feel like I'm saying at the end of every show. We don't take requests. Any video that I play, I have permission to play it. That's why I'm playing it. And when it comes to my DJ, I don't have nothing to do. All I do is he present the mix to me and I present it to you. I don't ask him. I don't request anything of him. So you shouldn't either. Other than he did come in here and hook my monitors up. But besides that, now we're not doing that. Speaking of permission, I don't know if I told y'all, but on the 18th, we got a return guest coming in the building. He got some new work he want to talk about, Linwood. And actually this time he'll be in the building. I love it because it gave me a deadline. Like, all right, now I really got to finish this shit. He's gonna be on the 18th. You will see the promotion soon. Actually, you'll see it tomorrow on social media. And whenever I do the show on Friday, you'll see it then too. But yeah, he coming back. We hooked it up. We talked about it, and he's coming back. Word. This time in the building. So it was like, oh, that just worked perfectly. I wanted to have this whole feng shui moment, and won't he do it? But yeah, so that's that. But anyway, join our coffee community so I could cuss when I feel like it.
That's what Mr. Jones is doing right now. He's cursing.
I don't know what else to say about it. Like, just want to cuss when I feel like it. And I don't want nobody to stop me from doing it. And apparently, if I just go straight YouTube, they're going to stop me. So join coffee so we can get on Discord and I can cuss like a sailor. Let's go. Let's go. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Matter of fact, you go to the website, it'll take you where you need to be. Come on, so I can cuss. Let's go. Big shout out to my DJ, Rude Casey, because go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Listen, he be holding it down for the team, and I appreciate him. He even came and fixed some shit. He ain't had to come and do that shit, but he did. I appreciate him because it was happy, and I'm a little woman, so. Appreciate the DJ Real Casey. I mean, I did put it together, but he just came and adjusted it. It was a little bit heavy after I put the shit together. I'm like, I need some help. So you sound like Mr. Jones. Nah, let me stop. Help me! I ain't want Cuba Gooding Jr. though. But anyway, big shout out to my DJ. We love him over here. Let us know how you feel about his mixes. Cause we appreciate that guy. We do. I hate to put this on the screen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause whatever. You want to donate, you can do that all from the website too, or you can cash at me dollars on capital LURLUCIDITY. Lord lucidity, the Lord of the men. Clearly, that is what it means. We don't have to ask me anymore because I just told y'all. And that's that. Because, sometimes, what does that mean? Well, now you know. Doc said we worldwide. Pick your mother. Pick your mother. Because he got one of them ones. I feel so sorry for him in that particular situation. Damn, son. You got one of them? Top flight, catch the vibes. We don't get caught on. You better not go to the bathroom. You might end up getting talked about or what and why it Wednesday. Maybe we shouldn't have went to the bathroom. You shouldn't have
went to the party.
you shouldn't have went to the freak off. You know that nigga got cameras everywhere. You just shouldn't have did it. And now you're a part of the situation. It ain't my fault, it's your fault. You shouldn't have did it. So that's what it is. I don't know what else to say to you. I'm sorry that happened to you. That you got recorded and compromised. And now people calling you like, let me tell you what happened. It's not my fault. I'm just reporting the news. That's it.
Exactly.
So.
Well, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
One interesting thing, the next portion of this case, this person name has been popping up a lot recently in the current state of hip hop and rap. You noticed that?
Who?
Lucien Charles Grange.
Yeah, because he's an executive.
Yeah, but no, even the current state with the K-Dot, the Drake.
Yeah.
A lot. This person's name has been popping up heavy.
Because he's in charge of Universal Music Group, which is in charge of all of the subsidiaries.
Yeah, but the thing that I guess it stood out to me is because when I pre-read majority of this already, the name just was like a name to me. But now, because I've been hearing it in the atmosphere of everything, I'm like, oh, weird. Yeah. Weird to me.
Someone did a pyramid of how the record companies and labels work.
Mm-hmm.
And at the hierarchy of the pyramid is Universal Music Group.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got Lucien, who is the CEO,
mm-hmm.
that means he's in charge of and he deals with and he dabbles in everything. Because he at the top of the food chain.
Look, do you think, and this is all alleged, and I'm just throwing a weird question out there. You think he's like a Epstein?
Probably worse.
Probably worse. Okay. Look, it's just a weird question because I'm like, this name didn't really mean much to me at the point where I read this, but now it's like, because there's a lot of the thing that's getting interested in me, especially with the rap beat that's going on, is a lot of the question of who is empowered to control what who can do.
Lucien.
Mr. Combs is labeled below this.
Go on the app, and the letter from Universal Music Group
covered that, yeah.
Lawyer is available to you on the freaking app. And guess who is at the top of the food chain for Universal Music Group? Lucien.
Yeah.
He is. That letter was written on his behalf. And what they said is, shut the fuck up, Mr. Jones.
So I don't know.
They also said that Lucien was also supposed to be responsible for some of the security situation after the incident in the bathroom. But it was some bullshit security. So, yeah, Lucien is at the top of the food chain. That's why his name is coming up.
All right, well.
But it ain't going to be, he's bigger than Jimmy Iovine because that is the hierarchy of all of the substructures.
Yeah.
So
I just that this name is
letter like cease and fucking desist. Shut your ass up, Mr. Jones. We ain't had shit to do with shit. All right.
That's the only thing I was just saying is like, because when and I'm just keep referencing because it came up in a Drake and Kendrick beef. I was like, who is this? And then it click, like what you say, connect the dots. I was like, this name actually reigns a lot of control over people. And Mr. Combs isn't at the top, but he is one of the also.
And Lucien is his boss.
Yeah, that's what made me start thinking like, yo, this gets a little bit interesting now. I mean,
yeah, Lucien is the big boss.
Okay,
he's the boss of bosses. Oh, It's very mafia-like. He's the boss of bosses.
And the diddler is
You
a
know, I like to
capo.
get
The diddler is a
good,
capo.
yeah. You know, I like to get a good mafia reference in there every now and
Yeah, I
then.
could dig
He's
it.
the boss of bosses. So anyway, mind your business. Everybody's business, except for on Media Mondays to tap in sometimes, and definitely on a Wet and White Wednesday. I'm telling all your business. If you breaking the law and you bringing harm to people, I'm telling your fucking trifling ass business. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just going to do it anyway. But other than that, mind your business. That's it. Safe way to live your life. Come here. I'll tell you everybody's business because I'm nosy. Fuck. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Do not put your baby on the fucking phone with Mr. Green at 8 years old. She don't need to be talking to Mr. Green. Shit. Trifling ass baby mama. Anyway.
Want that bag.
Love your baby. Man, piece of shit. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, and tell your babies to be the greatest of all times. Be great at everything that they do, and don't be talking to strangers. Name Mr. Green. If they want to work for NASA, no, I didn't put my telescope together yet, and we made because it was some other shit we was looking into in the sky for, and I was like, yo, this would be a perfect time for us to put the telescope together, huh?
I do want to say something. I gotta go back and confirm. I do want to say something. I do want to go back and confirm, but I could have sworn you said you would have the telescope put together by May. I'm gonna go back and watch the episode.
Sometimes shit happens.
I'm gonna go back and watch the episode just to see exactly.
Now, I'm not gonna go back and watch it because shit happens.
I will.
I've been in here working on a project, and I'm not an octopus.
You asked me to be an accountability partner. I'm just doing my job. I
don't have 8 hands. It's gonna happen.
Octocat.
Now, I'm not an octopus. I wear a million hats. So it's gonna happen. But we did have the conversation this morning because we was like, we really need to put that shit together. But didn't I just say I had an interview on the 18th?
Mm-hmm.
So shit happens. But anyway, no, we ain't put it together. We get into it. But other than that, just encourage the babies. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASA. Apparently, they make tacos over there too, because that's what Rock said. I don't know. I guess in the cafeteria. I don't know. Never been in there, but I've never been. I don't know. I've never been in it. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best pit boss, NASCAR driver, or commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. I don't know. At one point in time, before the fiberglass, they had muscle cars, and I'm cool with them for that shit alone. I'm cool with it. Cool with it. I seen a bomb ass car today, and I was like, that bitch is big. Sorry. But whatever they want to do, just tell them to be the greatest at it, be the greatest of all times. And that's it. Just encourage them. They need your encouragement. And stop putting your babies on the phone with strangers. Stay in your lane. I'm jumping in your lane. You put your kid on the phone with a stranger and had the stranger make your kid cry. I'm going to jump in your lane for that. But other than that, stay in your lane. I'm staying in my lane. We should just stay in our own perspective lanes. Because you jump in my lane, you're going to get high. You don't want to leave her in the fucking cave at the Pride, wherever the fuck she is. She might be on Pride Rock. I don't know. But the point is, leave her ass up there alone. Don't go fucking with her. Leave her alone. It's safer that way. I'm trying to help you out. Love her. Be on her. She's nice and cuddly and all that good stuff. And especially her. Hey, you big purr. Hey, you big purr. But leave that first bitch where the fuck she at. Let her be on Pride Rock by herself. Minding her business, fucking eating hyenas or whatever the fuck she over there doing, but don't fuck with her. Leave her alone. And usually what happens is a collision when you jump into other people's lanes. And who needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane. Worry about the war. Don't worry about the small, minute battles. They're bullshit. They don't mean nothing. And then you just stressing yourself out for nothing, for some bullshit. Stop it. Stop. Worry about the war. Mom Pete been told y'all. Listen, they been told y'all. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But they've been told y'all that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. And you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets that we done took. Okay, I'm sorry. But the point is this. They said that. They was real young when they said it. And it was some prophetic words, Doc. It was just anyway, but that's what they said. So I think you should listen to them because that was genius. Be who you are. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Be who you are. Don't let anybody tell you to be anything other than what the hell you are. You ain't perfect. You're never going to be perfect. You trying to pursue perfection, you're going to be dead before that happens. Just don't do it. Just be who the fuck you are. And CVS, you bitches, get some HDMI cords. Shit.
Oh, yo.
Y'all know how I feel about my technology, and they played on my top today, and I was mad because it was hot outside. You know, it's getting hot right now.
Oh, yeah. Weather changing now. No more snow.
I got walked down the street in the heat just to get some fucking HDMI cords so I could be at peace. Shit. Fuck it. I'm going to order it and just stay in my air conditioner. Hey, you, Big Purr.
Hey, you, Big Purr.
Fuck that going on.
I did want to do a little bit of laugh real quick if you allow me, because it was kind of a joke I thought about when you were saying your last part.
What?
When you said, be who you are, fuck them. I'm like, somewhere the diddler's like, yeah.
No, take that.
Be who you are. Don't let them tell you. Just fuck them. Somewhere.
You're like, yeah. Take that. Hey. Doc, I ain't messing with you tonight. You don't get me in trouble. You always get me in trouble, sir.
I hear the things you're saying. I think about the people we're talking about, particularly on the Wet and Wire Wednesday. I'm like, nah, some of the stuff you say, it is motivational, but they may take it the wrong motivational way.
You might say, take that. And fuck it. Don't be a piece of shit and take what I'm saying the wrong way. Because I'm saying
you gotta clean it up now.
As a positive, hippie human being. Okay? Not saying go and take it. Don't be double stuffing people. And don't, when I said, just don't be a fucking jerk. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Doc, keep me in trouble. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, Doc, baby. Appreciate you. I gotta get out of here, babes. Love you. Good night.
Love you too.
Oh,